friends, and Merry Christmas. Grab your cup of cheer and get in the kitchen, and let's get started. Today we're going to be making pumpkin knot rolls, and they come from this cookbook, A Taste of Nostalgia by Donna Gingrich. She used to own Winfield's, a little restaurant that was in Drayton. Fantastic, but unfortunately it closed, so you can buy this cookbook and you can make all the great recipes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take warm milk. Now warm milk is 43 degrees Celsius. Pour that in there, along with active dry yeast. I'm just going to sprinkle that on the top of the milk, just like so. And then you're going to wait about 10 minutes for the yeast to froth up. So now that the yeast has sat for 10 minutes, we can continue on with the recipe. So then we are going to add our softened butter, of sugar, of pumpkin puree. We have 2 eggs, farm fresh, lucky us, our salt, and then 3 cups of flour. Now, one thing to remember with your flour is you would like to scoop it into your measuring cup, because this helps to eliminate any air pockets that you may have if you just take your regular scoop. And then I like to take the back end of the spoon and just scrape off the top so it's a nice, flush, even cup. It may take a little bit more time, but the art of baking is precision and being precise. That's what makes it work. Every time. You can set the flour away. And now we're gonna mix this until it's smooth. So I'm just gonna fasten on my little handy dandy mixer top here. Lock, turn, and now we wait. Now we're gonna stir in the remaining flour to make it a nice soft dough. And we'll turn our mixer back on. Now we're just going to lightly sprinkle our countertop with some flour here. Now we're going to take out our dough. Take our dough out onto our floured surface here, just like so. And then now it's time to knead it. So we're gonna knead it for about 5 to 6 minutes until it is smooth and elastic. So you're just gonna pull it, stretch it, fold it, all those lovely things. Put some elbow grease into it until it's nice and smooth. Okay, once you're done kneading it, you are then going to put it in a greased bowl. I'm just going to take my pan, give it a little spray, and then put my dough into this bowl. So once it's in the greased bowl, I'm just going to turn it over because you want to make sure that you get the grease on all of the sides of the dough. And then I'm going to cover it and we're going to let it rise for an hour. Now we wait. And while we're waiting, we clean. Okay. Now, this is risen dough. So cool. Now, after you let it rise, you have to punch the dough to knock back all the air that's inside, and then we can continue on and roll it out and make our pumpkin rolls. Ready? So good. Now, we're gonna just plop it out here onto the counter. Now that we've knocked it back here, just gonna work it a little bit more. So now we're gonna divide our dough in half here, just like so. So then we're gonna take this and we're gonna divide it into 12 balls each, because this recipe makes 24 pumpkin knot rolls. Okay? So to make this easier, we're gonna put the dough onto this greased cookie sheet here. Just like so, because we're gonna divide it into the 12, but it's gonna stick and you don't want it to stick. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of make sure we'll try anyways, to make them around the same size. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so there's 12. Perfect. We have our 12 dough balls. Now, what we're gonna do is you're gonna take each dough ball and you're gonna roll it into about a 10-inch rope, just like this. Then you're gonna tie it in a knot. So take your two ends together, tie it, and then you're just gonna set them down just like that. Just roll it, pull it through, loop it together, and there you have it. I'll show you a little closer. Nice little knotted roll. So we're gonna cover them both up and we're gonna let them rest for about a half an hour. And then we'll be back. Okay, so now we're gonna preheat our oven to 350. And while we do that, we're gonna create the egg wash to go on top of the rolls here. So it's 1 egg, and you're gonna beat it with 1 tablespoon of water, just like so. Okay, let's uncover these, and they should be doubled in size and ready to go. So we're gonna take one of our silicone brushes here. We're just gonna paint the tops with the egg wash. And once you've got the egg wash on, you're gonna sprinkle the tops with some poppy seeds. So just a little pinch on each one. Okay, and now that they've got the poppy seeds on them, you're ready to put them in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 17 minutes. Now once we bring them out of the oven, just put them on a wire rack to cool. And the best way to enjoy one is fresh with butter. Delicious. Perfect for your Christmas meal. Enjoy!